Hello and welcome, my grade 8 elite and grade 9 advanced math students, to my session for today on revision for term 1. Today's session is much awaited and very important, so watch the video till the end. Today we are going to do a complete revision for module 2, and we'll cover in today's session important questions that will help you for your ministry exam from lesson 2.1 to 2.7. So stay glued to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not done that till now, and if you're watching my videos and finding them useful. So let's get started. These are some of the questions that I've taken from your math book. After the end of each module, you have important questions. So we are going to do a test practice from these questions today. The first question is multiple choice. Which equation represents the sentence? The sentence is given, the sum means addition of 5 times a number. So the number is given to be m. So 5 times means 5 multiplied with m and 12. So you are adding to 5m 12, and that is equal to 27. That's given to you, this number. So very easy to say that A is the answer, because sum of 5 times a number and 12. So these two, 5m and 12, you are adding to get 27. So A is the answer. Next is t divided by 5 is equal to 10. Now this is same as having fraction to the power 1. So do cross multiplication. T multiplied with 1, 5 multiplied with 10. So T is 50. So your answer here is D, 50. Now solve the one-step equation. Z plus 12 equal to minus 3. The variable is Z. We need to solve for Z, so we isolate this Z. We have to make it alone. That means this 12 is going to move on the other side. It will change sign, become minus 12. So this is minus 15. So the value of Z to solve these one-step equation is minus 15. You can check your answer by plugging in the equation and you will get the correct solution. Next we have the verbal sentence given to us, 5 multiplied with x square, let me write it big here, plus 2 is equal to 20. You have to convert this to the sentence. This is multiple choice. So 5 multiplied with x square plus 2 is equal to 22. So less will not be the case. We have to definitely add. So 5 plus x squared plus 2 is 22. This is not the correct one. The product of 5 times x squared and 2 is 22. This is also not correct because you are not having product, you are adding. So the correct answer is 5 times x squared plus 2 is equal to 22. So D is the answer. Now let's solve the one-step equation. N minus 8 is equal to 5. We need to find the value of the variable n. So we are going to isolate it by moving 8 on the other side. It becomes 5 plus 8. So the answer is going to be 13. So the value of n is 13. The answer is D. Okay, next we have this equation which we have to solve for v. So I'm going to write 8 equal to 11 minus 3v. Now we need to find value of v, so we are going to isolate the variable v. Let's move it on the other side so that it becomes positive and move the 8 here. So this becomes 11 minus 8. 3v goes on the other side. So 3v is equal to 3, or v is equal to divide by 3 both sides 1. So answer is 1. Now you are given an equation in this question. You have to find all equations that are equivalent. So it's a multi-select question, more than one correct answer. So if you look at the equation, 3 plus 10p equal to 5, we can move 3 on the other side. So 10p is equal to 5 minus 3, which is 2. So B. B is one of the correct answers. 10p equal to 2. You can simply divide both sides by 10 to get p as 0.20. So D is also the correct answer. Let's now move to lesson 2.4, where you have variable on both sides of the equation. So the equation has x here on the left, x on the right. Let's solve this equation. So the method we are going to use is to combine the like terms. And if you see, 4x has like term 3x and 1 has like term 8. So we are going to combine them together. I'm going to move 8 here and I'm going to move 3x here. So what do you get? You get 4x minus 3x is equal to 1 plus 8, or 9 is equal to x. So the correct answer for this question is 9. Similarly, let's solve this equation. Here you have bracket. So whenever you see bracket, you know you have to do multiplication and apply the distributive property. So let's make the arrows and apply the distributive property. So minus 2 with x is minus 2x. Minus 2 with 4 is minus 8. Let's write the other variables in the same way. So now you collect the like terms. These two are going to give you x minus 8. Left and right side, as you see, both are equal. This and this are same. So that makes it an identity. So it will have infinite many solution. All there are going to be all real numbers that are going to be solution, or you can say many solution, or you can say infinite solution. All are correct. So if you see the option, which option is matching? C. So that's your correct answer. Okay, let's solve for lesson 2.5 another question. This is an absolute value equation because you can see the brackets of absolute value here. So we are going to solve this in two steps. We are going to take case 1 and we are going to take case 2. In case 1, we will take 3x minus 6 to be equal to plus 12, and in case 2, we will take 3x minus 6 to be equal to minus 12. So opposite signs. Now let's solve it for x. This 6 goes here. So 3x is going to be 12 plus 6, which is 18. So 3x is 18, divide by 3 both sides, and x is 6. So one solution you have got. Let's find the next solution by moving the minus 6 to the other side. It becomes plus 6. So you get minus 6. Again, you divide by 3 both sides and your x is minus 2. So we have got the two solutions and it was a multi-select problem. So more than one correct answer. So one is 6 and another is minus 2. That's how you solve an absolute value equation. Now we will move to proportions. This is lesson 2.6 that we are revising. So 3 over x plus 4 is equal to 2 over x minus 4. Whenever you see two fractions equated, you remember cross multiplication. So we are going to cross multiply and then solve. So 3 times x minus 4 is 2 times x plus 4. Now wherever there are brackets, we are going to multiply. Let's put the arrows. So this gives you 3x minus 12 is equal to 2x plus 8. Let's collect the like terms. So we are going to take these together and these together. So 3x minus 2x is 12 plus 8, which is 20. So x is 20. You have got your solution. So this is a multiple choice one solution option. D is the answer. Let's solve this one. Now this is on lesson 2.6 again. We are given the conversion factor that 1 foot is near about 0.305 meter. This is a question on approximation. So you have to give an approximate, not exact answer. Now we have to say how many feet. So let's say x feet, because we don't know, is equal to 8 meters. So we can use again cross multiplication method, 1 multiplied with 8 and 0.305 multiplied with x. So how much is x? You are going to divide with 0.305. Why did you divide by that? Because you want to get rid of this number, this decimal which is there with x, and you just need x. So 0.305 will be divided on both sides so that It cancels here, and then you get your x as near about 26.2. So this is like an approximation. Okay, so your answer is going to be D here. Next one is the lesson 2.7 where we have formulas. So C equal to 2 pi r. This is denoting the circumference of a circle. This formula is denoting that. But we need to write a formula solving r. We need this r. So we are going to move this um, 2 pi which is multiplied on the other side. So when we move it, we can simply do division by 2 pi r so that r is isolated. R has to be isolated. Isolated means we need the value of r, we need the formula for r, so we are going to move this 2 pi other side. So it gets divided by 2 pi on both sides so that the 2 pi and 2 pi are khalas. So I divide both sides and r comes out to be c divided by 2 pi. That's the formula of r. Let's also do question 23. This will be the last question for today's video where the formula V equal to 1 by 3 BH is given. V is the volume of this right pyramid that you see here. This solid is called right pyramid. It's just like similar to the pyramids that you see in Egypt. So you have to find the value of h here. You have to solve this formula for h. That means all of this thing you are going to move to the other side. You're going to remove and isolate your h. So this is same as v by 1. Let's do the simple method of cross multiplication. So when we do that, bh is equal to 3v or h is 3v by b. This is the formula that you get on dividing by b on both sides. Now there's a part B to it. In part B, you are given the volume and you are given the base area. So let's put in the value, plug in the numbers. Volume is given to be 900 and your base area is given to be 225 square inches. So I put this value, simplify, let's see what we get on simplification. So the numerator comes out to be 2700 divided by 225. So this is coming out to be 12 inches. So what is going to be your height in inches? 12 inches when you solve the formula for h. So that brings us to the end of today's session, which was on Module 2 for all my grade 8 elite and 9 advanced students. We have revised all lessons from 2.1 to 2.7. I hope you found the video useful and these important questions help you in your exam. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who are in the same grade so that they can also benefit from the video, and subscribe to my channel. Until then, this is Ms. Ruchika signing off from today's session. See you in my next video. Bye students.